Welcome to the Enriched Minds podcast, folks. It's Monday night. It's not even Tuesday. I typically drop on Saturdays and Tuesdays, as those who are fans may know. I could not wait until Tuesday. I had to drop tonight. I just finished watching part 1 of Leaving Neverland. Gotta say, I'm deeply disturbed. We gotta talk. Deeply disturbed. Fuck, where do I begin? I don't want to curse too much and knock off my advertisement potential. People, first and foremost, if you're not into heavy material, do not watch it. Don't watch it. It's very graphic and disturbing. And so let me start with this. I might ramble a little bit because I didn't prepare tonight. I just finished watching the shit and I gotta get this off my chest and I gotta readdress a few things. A while back, I posted on all platforms, on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, around the time Leaving Neverland was debuting at Sundance, at the film festival in Utah. Woo! This shit is crazy, man. So at that time, I posted, is it time to mute Michael Jackson? Why did I post that? Because I had no knowledge of Leaving Neverland. It was on the heels of the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. After the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, everybody was on a mute R. Kelly movement. They were done with him. I gotta admit, I wasn't done. But after that documentary, everybody was done. And I've been getting to question the girls. I saw some of the girls crying, and I couldn't believe all of them. I believed some, but all of them, nah. Some of them, maybe he promised something too, and they didn't get it. I didn't believe all of them. So then I heard about this documentary, Leaving Neverland, popping up at Sundance. It was making some noise. And I just innocently posted and asked the question, is it time to mute Michael Jackson? I was met with a barrage of Michael Jackson defenders where they said it might be time to mute Enriched Minds. And I just said, well, damn, I just asked the question, what's going on? So I got attacked. Other people who posted against Michael Jackson got attacked on the same post. And a lot of people, so I'm going somewhere with this. A lot of people gave me evidence in Michael Jackson's defense. They said that these two guys on this program should not be believed because they flip-flopped on stories and they're suing for money. They want to get paid. I was convinced. Let's say I was 70% towards Michael Jackson was innocent and 30% towards he was guilty. Let's say that. Well, I just watched Leaving Neverland. And I don't know if any of those people who wrote me watched. Hopefully they did. Because I got to tell y'all, I believe these guys. Number one, these guys aren't coming out as victims. These guys are coming out. For those who haven't seen it, I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. I'm going to tell it. So if you want to watch it and you want to hear, cut this thing off. Whatever platform you're listening on. Because I can't hold it, y'all. But anyway, these boys had a relationship with this man. I'm talking graphic. I'm talking these guys told everything. Sexually. Fucking foreplay. Boyfriend and girlfriend pretty much. Holding hands. French kissing. Fondling. Somebody's fucking child. Now, those of you that got kids, you think back to when your child was 6 and 7. I'm not a biological father. I have a goddaughter that's like my daughter. I was there through her entire life. Oh my God, man! If somebody, and I mean, if somebody would have done this, man, I would probably be in prison to this day. I would have to kill. And you know, you don't have to feel that way. I feel that way. This man, and so let me say this. I don't, you know, when I was a kid, I thought Thriller was cool. I'm Bad was eh. I wasn't into all that shit. I was into Eric B. and Rakim, EPMD, Dougie Fresh, and the Get Fresh crew. That was my thing. Michael was not my thing. Okay, I didn't want to look like Mike. I did want that Thriller jacket and the Beat It jacket because those was dope. But other than that, I was a rap fan, hardcore rap fan as a child. So it isn't really, I don't have a whole lot of emotional attachment to Michael Jackson. For any of you Michael defenders, I don't give a fuck about Michael Jackson. I'm not saying I hated him, but I mean, it was, if rap was on and Michael was on, rap was going to get played. Whether it was Salt and Pepper and MC Light, I'm old, y'all. This is who was hot back then. But if those got played first, Michael got played after that. But I like Mike. I didn't adore Mike. I didn't look up to Mike. He wasn't my cup of tea in that department. But this man had relationships with little boys. Now, I must admit, I was a skeptic of this documentary because I was also a skeptic of the surviving R. Kelly. I know I said that already. I'm not being redundant. What I'm saying is, I was under the impression these guys were a victim, where they're trying to just get paid. These dudes weren't really, the only thing they were heard about was when Michael moved on to another boy. He moved on to another boy, like they were in a relationship, man. Oh my God. I'm like, Michael, you know, I don't know how he didn't die sooner. I don't want to get too dark on this. Damn, y'all. If you haven't seen Leaving Neverland, man, you got to have a strong stomach to watch this. If you got kids, you'll understand what I'm saying about becoming violent. How could anyone defend Michael after this? It's going to be very tough. You got to be Johnny Cochran-ish or something like that. Mark Garagos, one of those type of dudes, because I really don't need to hear no more. Everybody tries to discredit these dudes, but I mean, these two different guys from two different parts of the world. One guy's from Australia, one's from Simi Valley, California. They have the same story. I'm looking into their eyes, and they don't see themselves as victims other than getting played by a boyfriend. Like a girl would look like if she got played by a boyfriend that she was in love with. And if he was here right now, he might get a second chance. That's the feeling I got from these guys. I was under the impression of something else. Anyway, don't defend this monster, y'all. You don't know him. You wasn't there. I know you love him. I know he's your hero. But there's other monsters out there like him. R. Kelly is one of them. Right? People like you defended R. Kelly. Didn't believe the stories. The man got off with that shit and continued the shit. Now, true enough, a young girl, this is difficult. So, a young girl might want sex, but it's better she have sex with someone her age. Even though she's under the consenting age, it might be two 14-year-olds having sex together. That's better than a 14-year-old having sex with a 50-year-old or close to 50-year-old. These are just bad things. And a man such as Michael Jackson having sex with these fucking kids. And I hate to curse so much. I mean, I try to refrain, but people, I'm that man. Okay, you're gonna continue supporting this man. His estate continues to make money. A friend of mine said, "Oh, he's passed on, so it don't really matter no more. We ain't gotta mute him." But goddamn, we gonna support this man when we should be treating this man now as if he was still alive and just say we don't fuck with this guy because he manipulated little kids. They were in a relationship, and when they couldn't stay, he moved on, broke their little heart. One of the boys was 7 years fucking old, man. The boy was 7, man. 7, a fucking second grader. I believe in the death penalty. And I believe certain people, their penalty should be death. Michael's one of them, man. If he, look, for people that do that kind of shit. So here's the deal: both boys who don't, as far as I know, they haven't coerced this story to try to for an ulterior motive. But anyway, they said Michael Jackson basically taught them that women were evil and not to be trusted. So it makes me wonder, did Michael fuck with these kids because he felt like they were pure and not tainted and could be trusted? These kids had not yet developed skullduggery yet, or some, I don't know, man. But here's what I know. So I had a conversation with one of my uncles tonight. He doesn't have the stomach for this, and I told him, look, if you haven't saw it, don't watch it. He said, no, I didn't see it. I said, don't watch it, man. It's some heavy shit. He said, listen, even if Michael didn't do it, he put himself in a fucked up position to be accused of it because you in the bed with other people's children. Now, I just want, even if you're a Michael Jackson supporter, and I'm not here to bash nobody. Everybody has the right to their own opinion, including mine. So don't bash me. I don't want no death threats. I don't want no bullshit from y'all. What you doing in the bed with somebody else's kids, sir? You're old enough to be their fathers. And you're in the bed with someone else's kids. How would you feel if someone was in the bed, a grown man was in the bed with your kids, with your children? This is not even your family member. And even if it was a family member, you still got to be careful. But this isn't even your family member. This is a stranger. He's just a fucking star. So a lot of these parents, a lot of y'all are saying, well, where are the parents? Where are the parents? Let me explain. Let me finish this story. I told you I'm going to be rambling a little bit. The parents, both boys, there's 2 boys featured in this documentary, and both parents are on the documentary. Both parents said they were pretty much enamored by the glamour, by the sudden change of lifestyle. They went from shit to sugar, pretty much. They went from docile to in the limelight. They were mesmerized by that. Chefs, personal drivers, big property. You get lost on that thing, on that place. I don't want to curse too much, y'all. They get lost on the property. They're with Michael Jackson, the biggest pop star on earth. They with this dude. This dude was coming to their house. So they lived in little basic houses. Average American. Average Australian. Michael going to their crib. Michael spending time at their houses. He coming to see their son. They were best friends. He's saying, oh, I'm best friends with your son. Both parents said, oh, Michael was just like a big kid. One of the parents said he was like my son. I used to wash his clothes and everything. Grown man. Michael Jackson. People, a celebrity is a fucking person just like you. They did something different with their 24 hours in the day. The same 24 hours you have, they've done something different. Michael Jackson pretty much didn't have a choice but to do what Joe Jackson wanted him to do with those 24 hours a day when he was a kid. Why he's this way, I really don't give a fuck. That is neither here nor there. That man was in the bed with somebody else's kids, and these boys said they had a relationship with him. And then, again, let me reiterate this. They're not screaming victim. They're not crying. They didn't cry victim. These boys like, why the fuck did he just break away from me? What did I do wrong? Just like some of you women and some of you men do that when the one that you love break away from your ugly ass. I don't want to say that. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But listen, y'all, the man ain't no good. He was not any good. No matter how much you love him, these dudes, yeah, you know, y'all say, oh, they trying to get paid. Man, the graphic fucking detail that I just heard, that wasn't scripted. That wasn't made up. Y'all can give me the death threats all you want. Y'all can give me all the smoke. I don't even care, man. Watch this shit. Make sure you watch the Leaving Neverland and then have a conversation with me. I don't want to hear y'all off the cuff type shit. I was taken aback by this damn thing and how graphic it was. And these dudes were not crying like the R. Kelly shit. Oh, he had sex with me up in the place and all that shit. They not doing that on this. These boys were in love with Michael Jackson. Really. And, low key, I believe the parents' words too. I believe the mom's word too. I believe moms probably got, both mothers' marriages got destroyed by this shit. And I'm not talking about the accusations. I'm just talking about once they were introduced to the lifestyle, the husband, that bond perished pretty much. I'm on a new thing. I'm on a new level. I done outgrown you, boo. The husband got bumped. Now, me personally, I believe another famous motherfucker around Michael Jackson's orbit might have slayed. Because, I mean, they're in that world. And they look like they about it. The parents look like they about it. Listen, I don't want to be judgmental, but I'm just saying they were super distracted for their child to be alone with Michael Jackson so much, where these people were in a relationship. Damn, man. I don't know what to say. I can't believe it. This might be the shortest episode yet because I'm done fucking talking. And I need all y'all Michael Jackson lovers to open your minds that you don't know this man. You don't know Michael personally. I know he's your hero and you don't want him to be the monster that he's being painted in this documentary. But check it out. Oprah know Michael personally. Oprah's appalled. Oprah don't fuck with Michael no more. Oprah knew Michael when he was alive. Straight up. Oprah don't fuck with Michael no more after this. Because maybe I see the same things that Oprah saw. I didn't know him personally. I ain't saying that. I'm not claiming that. I'm just saying, man, fuck. This man had relationships with 7-year-old children, little second graders. Little kids that still want you to cut that sandwich diagonally, man. Little kids that still want you to kiss the cut. Any bruise, kiss it, make it better, man. Y'all motherfuckers, people are sick out here. And for y'all that condone this, y'all sick motherfuckers that might be listening that's the same way as Michael, y'all some sick bastards, man. And really, me personally, y'all deserve to die. Y'all don't deserve prison. I don't even want to give you a second chance. And that's too heavy for this podcast. Anybody that fuck with some kids, though, man, there's some serious consequences out here for you. You can bet that. Anyway, leave your comments, please. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Share this. All platforms, iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, fucking Podbean. Damn. Leaving Neverland. Let me know what you think. Peace.